Welcome back on the channel, guys. Here, my Xiaomi 14 Pro. If you are just tuning in for the first time, well, I did already a lot of videos testing this phone against the Galaxy S23 Ultra here and also against the iPhone 15 Pro Max, which I'm using to record a video. But that's not what this video is all about. Now, you probably know that when you're getting a phone out of China, it comes with a China version, and although it's not bad, it really has some limitations. Now I was able to install the Xiaomi EU HyperOS version on my Xiaomi 14 Pro, and actually I'm still technically setting it up, downloading 20 gigabytes, all my applications there, and I just wanted to share my first initial impressions with you so that you know what you can expect. But apparently the first thing, which is really a key game changer, is the fact that when you switch to Xiaomi version, guys, you are no longer tied into using English and then several other languages, all China and dialects. Now you have all the proper languages, the global one. You have English, you have Czech, you have Portuguese, you have Romanian, Slovenian, Bulgarian, Serbian, you have pretty much everything. Then also something that I really missed on my Xiaomi 14 Pro, and this is every time I was going to the very left, I really am using the Google Now Discover quite so often. Now, usually when you just set it up stock, this doesn't work, so you have to go click here on the settings, and then, guys, there is something here, -1 screen. So if you don't like Google Discover, you can always revert back to the upvolt, and it still looks better because this here is technically the global version. So some information about the Xiaomi EU. So it's based on the Chinese ROM. All the first new features always arrives there, but there are plenty of fixes, guys. You might want to search for Xiaomi EU and you can find a HyperOS. There are so many things that are listed there. Right now you can see I'm using the HyperOS by Xiaomi EU. That's the version 1.0.23.11.16 Dev Beta, and there are so many new things that they have added. They really tried to make the best out of the best, taking things from the China ROM and also from the global ROM. So there are plenty of optimizations, but I wanted to cover in this video the very first important things people will want to know. And for example, one thing is the safety net checker, guys. So if you are using a phone and use it with the Xiaomi EU, guys, you will have no problems. So you're gonna have practically safe net checker all completed. Also, I wanted to share with you the DRM info. So we have proper support for the wide CDM level 1. So this is also included in the ROM. And for those that will ask, because I know people will ask, if you go inside, you're gonna also be able to find Play Protect certification that the device is certified. So all the major things are here. It looks really like the normal Xiaomi HyperOS, the one that I got with the Chinese version, but all the Chinese bloater apps have been removed, and it really looks more like a global phone. Now, because it's a combination of several good things, guys, yeah, there are some things that you will not get with a global ROM, and one of those things is apparently the call recording. And you're not getting some call recording software like on top APK, so you're getting the native call recording, which is simply great. So not only you'll be able to record calls, but then also just use the native settings, like do it automatically or do it just for some numbers. I don't usually record my calls, but it's good that this function is there. All the animations do work quite nice, so there is nothing really to complain with. When I go outside, I still have these very nice Xiaomi or MIUI HyperOS right now animations when you open the gallery and close it, you know, like when those things are moving. Some people might want to ask, okay, but what about customization? Now we know really HyperOS is all about customization, guys, and it's all here, and it really works like the very same way that it did work for me. And I can just probably show it to you guys. If I go click edit here, I can try to change all the things that I don't like. So all the things that I previously had on my Xiaomi HyperOS, the China versions, they're still here. So I can just click apply here, guys. I'm going to be able to turn this as well on my always on display, and of course also use this here as my lock screen if I want to do so. Let me just show it to you. So it's all there. So technically you're getting like the best of both worlds. You're getting some of the extras and all the new features from the China exclusive ROMs. Of course, first time always, most in the cases they're right for China, but then you're getting rid out of all these Chinese things that you don't want. And also very important, guys, you're gonna get the proper Google search bar. So if you just hold here or type it, guys, you're gonna get exclusive, like really Google services. And the moment now you reset your phone, like the Google services are going to be there. If you just take the phone out of China, you just need to sideload and install the Play Store via an APK, which is probably not something all the users will want to do. But besides this, guys, you pretty much have the very same settings. Also, I wanted to share, if I am now to kill, for example, my Wi-Fi network, I get proper 5G If your carrier supports VoLTE or Wi-Fi, you would be able or should be able to also use them. You get all the proper theming support, so theming works if you want to get some wallpapers and just download them and apply themes. So you are actually somehow unleashing the power of your phone. Even the Mi video, guys. So remember I showed you the Mi video that I got. The Mi video that I got on the China version was really filled with some things that I was not able to understand. So definitely for me as a user, using this is a bit better. So if you're using a Xiaomi 14 or 14 Pro, just know that the very good people at Xiaomi EU already released the HyperOS. And by the way, guys, there is also this updater application. You can check from updates. And in my case, I also, very important to say, use Fastboot to install the ROM, because there is still a problem with the custom TWRP recovery and with encryption, guys. So I read this on the forum, so I had to really sideload this firmware with using Fastboot. And you can, by the way, do the same with the updates. It's not the most convenient way, and you have the option to reboot to recovery, to reboot to Fastboot, to updating recovery. But I guess at some point when people are able to release a stable custom recovery TWRP, then we can also install this and even have like proper OTA update. So what we have to take here as a main takeaway is that we don't really have all the other Chinese bloatware applications, guys, here. All the stock apps like the Mi Video, but also the Mi Music, guys, they really work in a way that you can use them. So they don't have any Chinese content there. They have no ads. And of course, there are plenty of other things. Xiaomi EU, you can read on the forum, they also optimized some settings for the GPS if you live out of the European Union, which is quite nice. Optimize the battery consumption, also the RAM consumption, guys. So technically, you should end up even with getting more out of your device. Speaking about the battery, I wanted to check this first. So if you go inside the battery, you will still have the standard menus like the balance and the battery saver and the ultra battery saver. By the way, guys, this is very important. In the Chinese version, I was only able to get a balance, performance and battery saver, but I was not getting the ultra battery saver feature, which is actually quite nice. So there are many little things like this that are sneaked in here, guys. So it's based on the China beta builds, right? But there's so many other things on top. And even if I just press here, guys, I can directly go to my power off menu. There are plenty of other things. There is also here the health application. Everything is in English. And of course, you can change it to your beloved language. And that's pretty much it, guys. Go and visit Xiaomi.eu. There is a very nice forum there, and people can help you with all kind of things like how to get it, how to update it and whatsoever. And I really hope that you have enjoyed this impressions video. So with that said, guys, I'm going to continue installing my 331 applications, and I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. Stay safe, guys. VST over and bye.